Hello, welcome to this week's vlog. How are you guys doing? I'll tell you about me. For the last 2 days, I basically haven't had restful sleep because I've been thinking about patients. 2 nights ago, I dreamed. It was a beautiful dream. I dreamed that all my aunt and my family was like, yeah, of course we're gonna come in, be your patient, of course. And so I woke up for a split second, I was so happy. And then I remembered that I don't live in Texas. And that didn't happen. That was a dream. It felt nice to have people that are in your life that will do something for you when you need them. Because I definitely don't have people here in Minnesota that will come and be my patient. My friends here, they decline to do so. So totally they're right. They don't have to take time out of their day to help me. I really never expect anything from anybody. So I'm not surprised or upset. It's just the way it is. But I will make sure that when I'm thinking about what made this process difficult and what made this process easy, I definitely will remember that the people who are my friends couldn't spare 7 hours for me. Again, totally fine. But it's like, I'm not gonna get into it, but you understand what I'm saying. And then last night, I just wasn't restful. Like I wasn't tossing and turning. I wasn't waking up, but it's just like I don't feel rested. I feel like not rested, but I got a full 8 hours last night. So it is what it is. This morning, I need to make a few phone calls. And I told you it costs $100 to be in the ER, even if you have insurance. They have on here, if you can't pay your bill or something, call us. And this $100 is really gonna be a lot for me. So maybe they can put me on a payment plan or reduce the bill. And then this weekend, I did get the paper from Wells Fargo Dealer Services letting the world know, I guess, that my vehicle does not have a lien on it. So I have all my documents ready to send to Texas. I just need to get my $2 money order. So I'm gonna go to the post office and buy that. I kind of wanted to get up right away and go to college so that I could call people. But if you think about it, 8:30 is kind of a crazy time to call people because I've been awake since 7:45-ish, I think, I don't know. So I figured it might be better to start calling people at 10:30. That sounds like a little bit more reasonable. So make my phone calls, eat a little bit of breakfast, and then hopefully the ED will still be close by, maybe in like an hour and 15 minutes or so. And I will get going to the post office and then head up to school and start calling people. I did post an ad on Nextdoor. I had 2 responses. One response was like, I would like to come in March. And I told her, that's fine. I have this appointment in March that fits what you want. But if you were to come in February, it would be no charge. Would you like to do that instead? And she said, yes. I have clinic 2 times a week, but it's only on one day. So she wants to come in on my 4th clinic time, but on the second appointment, if that makes sense. Every Thursday, I'm there at 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. So she wants to come on the second Thursday at 1 p.m. So that's great. And I'm gonna, hopefully try to fill the rest of it up with recall patients. And then I was thinking about asking my second year if she wouldn't mind coming in. Oh, I was gonna ask if she could come in all day. I know she can't. She has, what did that say? Not see. Oh yeah, she has class from 9 to 11. So probably the best she can do is just 1 appointment. But I was gonna see if she could possibly come in as my first day appointment to make my life easier. But she can't come in all day. She could come in half the day, which would be great. But it could also be great to get 1 person and then just do them all day. That sounds, that didn't sound like I wanted to sound. Now, I didn't finish my peer patient in 2 appointments, but I can just work faster. I don't know. Let me go ahead and stop talking, make my phone calls, make my breakfast, get out of here. So that way I can maybe start to feel a little better. Oh, I think I said I got 2 responses. I posted on Nextdoor, I got 2 responses. The other response was like, I want to come on February. I want to come this week. But it was very clear on what I posted that the appointments don't start until the week of the 12th, next week. So I don't know about that. I mean, I would love to, have a person come in. And then also for the person that off Nextdoor, I have to kind of ask, when's the last time you went to the dentist? Because if it's been 10 years, it's probably not going to work. If it's been 2 to 3 years, it could work depending on, your home care. So, and then also if you can't even count on the people in your life that how can you count on a random person from the internet? Like, I can't even trust people on the internet to make a comment that's not like off the wall. So I'm basically counting on a stranger to, like, I don't know. This is all very stressful, but I'm just gonna keep trying to do everything I can do and let it be that. And another thing about my car, oh God. I started doing my taxes over the weekend. Yeah, I owe taxes this year, about $1,500. I think that's why I decided to call on this bill, because I was like, Uncle Sam is gonna have to get his money. I'm gonna have to be on a payment plan with his ass. But as far as the car, I cannot worry about buying a car while I have an empty schedule for dental hygiene. Like, it's not happening. My main focus is to get my schedule filled up. Once my schedule is filled up, then I will worry about a car. Probably it's gonna be this whole semester will be finished, and I'll probably maybe get one in the summer. Or again, once the schedule's filled up, I can think about that. I kind of like try to not overwhelm myself with stuff that's not important, and it's really not important to have a car. I mean, at work, they keep saying, oh, our volume's slowing down. I think I only went once last week, and then even though twice last week, I'm like 10 minutes away from work, my boss is like, oh my God, hold on. Whew. Okay, what I was saying was twice last week, my boss basically texted me when I was 10 minutes away saying, don't come in, which is like, again, since I pay by the minute to be there, that's fine. Like, I'm happy to not be there. But could you be like a little bit more considerate and text me earlier? That's fine though. I'm not going to be the complainer. I'm not going to ask, because if the choices are no night off, a night off with 10 minutes notice, those are the choices, I'm going to pick a night off with 10 minutes notice. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to complain, because, you know, some people are petty. And I already told y'all what I think about him. So I'm not going to be like, can you please text me? Nope, I'm not going to say nothing. He knows that he should not be texting me 10 minutes before, but he's doing what he wants to do. That's fine. But yeah, I only had to go once last week. Maybe this week will be the same. And so it's like, it's not a super big stress that I have a car. It is not ideal, but it's not like, what's the stress is not having patience. Like, that's important. And not to mention, like, I'm going to be like seeing patients that people I don't know and like cleaning their teeth and just like, oh my God. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I can do it. I will be able to do it. It's a learning process. They're aware that I'm a student. So anyway, I'm starting to get stressed out. So I'm going to really go, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hello. Back from work, took an Evie. I should really be asleep, getting into the bed, but I'm watching a Trader's recap from Watch What Crappens. I also should finish watching this video that my pharmacology professor posted. It's like only 12 minutes. I'm like a little confused about why she posted a 12-minute video for us to watch before class. You know what? I bet you we gonna get out of class early tomorrow. And it's like, if we get out of class 12 minutes early, it's gonna be like, why you didn't just talk about this in class? Like, I really don't get it. I really don't understand why she doesn't just go over this in class. But maybe she has a full 2-hour lecture planned, or I don't know. Again, I can't tell nobody how to teach because I ain't no teacher. I have like 5 minutes left, but it's so boring. It's so boring. And then, she'll say like, here's this, but you don't need to know that. It's like, okay, then why'd you say it? Why did you say it? Why did you put it in the 12-minute video if we don't need to know it? It's so confusing. I'm gonna go sit in the bed, try to watch What Crappens, import my PDFs for radiology in the morning, import my PDF for pharmacology in the afternoon. I got my coffee cup washed. I got my lunch ready to go. I think I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. I am back from work. I got home a while ago, like maybe 30 minutes ago. I've been dicking around on the computer. Should have been doing laundry, because if I had, it would have been almost done by now. But coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? All my homework is done. Today in class, I think I was saying that we had a video to watch, and I was like, if we get out early, it's not gonna make no sense to me. We got out 50 minutes early. So explain to me why we needed to watch a 12-minute video. Again, I'm not gonna, I can't tell no teacher how to teach. I don't get it. I don't get why we needed to watch a 12-minute video before class when we got out of class early. I don't know. I think we went, no, we got out of radiology early too. At about, I think 45 minutes early. That class should not be 3 hours. It should not be. But I don't think they do like 2.5-hour classes. I don't think that's a thing. I guess they don't, right? Because credit hours. It should be though. My boss told me today that I don't have to come in tomorrow and Thursday. He said Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but I told him like Wednesday and Thursday are kind of the big ones, because Thursday I have to wake up at 5 o'clock to be to the bus stop at I think 5:40. So going to work tomorrow is like horrible, because I think I need to be asleep at 9 o'clock if I want to get a good night's sleep. And then of course, after having, a full day in clinic, it's nice to not have to go to work the next day. Especially because I get out at 5, and then by the time I get here on the bus, it's already like 6:30. So I did get a patient today, the lady off next door. I think I mentioned her. She let me know all her info, so I need to just get her scheduled. And one of my classmates said that they are going to, she said she would maybe try to give me some of her patients, because she thinks she not has too many, but she says she might be willing to give me some of her patients, basically, long story short. Another classmate said she might give me a patient. She said somebody she knows. I don't remember how she knows it, but she said like something like, oh, he has seizures, so he has like a service dog, or yeah, I think a service dog. And I was like, I don't care. Like, that's real life. People have service animals. Like, I don't have a problem with that. I would rather have an experience with a person with a service animal in school, so I can, in a learning environment, right? Because I don't want that to be my first experience in the field, right? So I'm happy with that. I don't know that I mentioned that I called the alumni, like I called every single alumni that we have listed. And the first person I got on the phone, she agreed and scheduled with me. So I was feeling like hot shit, but then went through the whole list and I had to get nobody else to agree to it. But so, I will definitely, like, I'm sure my name will be on that list, and when and if somebody calls me, I will definitely, help them out. Because, it's not, I'm not gonna say bad karma, but it's really messed up to like have somebody help you and then you just refuse to help them. So that's not my style. I'm absolutely willing to help people if they help me. So I'm feeling better about the patient thing. I don't feel great because I still don't really have anybody for the first day. Let me see what we're doing tomorrow in dental materials. Hold on. I have to use my iPad to look at the syllabus. I do not have a paper copy. They love giving out a paper copy, child. That's the funny thing about being in college now. It's like, when I was first in college, it was not a given that you could like use technology, like a laptop. Like, that was not a given at all. But it seems like now teachers expect you to just bring your tablet or your iPad, your whatever laptop into class. Like, they just expect that. Like, they wouldn't even try to prohibit it, because it's like, of course you're gonna do that. But even though that's the case, and they put all this stuff on the line, they all print it out, and I'm like, I don't need this. Why are you printing this out? I don't get it. I do get it, but we can print for free on campus. It's nice that it's printed for people who need it, but I wish maybe the teachers would say, if you don't want this, raise your hand, and then they could just take out those and then pass the rest around the classroom, because I'm constantly like, there's extras because I don't need it. Nobody cares about this. Okay, let's see. Dental materials, schedule, dental dam, isolation, and sealant is what we're doing. Oh dear. I can't look too far ahead. I cannot get overwhelmed. I am going to do what I said I was going to do. Bye. Good morning. I am getting all set up for class in just a few minutes. I missed last semester where we had a full day of online classes. That was so nice, especially, with the car situation. But right now I am about to cook some grits and then make some coffee and get to it. I'm pretty sure we have another freaking group project or like partner up project we're doing today. I freaking hate this. Why can't we just do things on our own? I freaking hate it. Probably not a good idea to just start complaining this early in the morning. So let me go. Bye.
So trying to stop our patients before they get to something like this. So now looking at those gum tissues, and I can see that calculus. I mean, those gums, think about how uncomfortable that would be. It's like you look at those tissues and they bleed. But there is destruction here, and that's what it's showing you is now we have a periodontal pocket, we have bone loss, the junctional epithelium has moved down. So we have some changes anytime we move into that periodontal. So I'm gonna click on this crest video. We're just gonna watch this very short.
Gingivitis and periodontitis are stages of periodontal or gum disease.
Many hours later.
Well, another Thursday. No, it's not Thursday. Another Wednesday evening coming to you from the bed. I think I was here last week. I want to drink this whole thing of water, but I know that'll just mean I'm getting up in like 3 hours to eat, and I would love to not do that. Yeah, I should be going to bed right now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go to bed in like probably 30-45 minutes. Probably, honestly, it'll probably be 10 o'clock because knowing me. Tomorrow's the last day of peer patients. I need to finish my appointment tomorrow. Let's see what I have to do tomorrow. I have to get my instructor to check my probing. I need to do my gingival classification and perio classification. Or sorry, gingival description. I don't know what I said. I need to finish my perio and caries risk assessment, which is very quick. I need to do my patient care priorities, which can be quick if I make it quick. I need to propose hygiene treatment. I need to treatment plan. I need to do oral hygiene education. I need to disclose, like use the disclosing solution and record a plaque score, give my adjuncts, and then I'll have her teach me what I taught her. And then I will do the deposit removal. So, clean her teeth. I'll have to do selective polishing of the flosser teeth. Then I'm gonna explore her teeth again and make sure I didn't miss any calculus. Then I'll do fluoride, and that's it. But I only have 3.5 hours to do that, which, I mean, not even 3.5, but 3 hours and 20 minutes, which sounds like a lot, but it also kind of seems overwhelming. But I need to just not let it be overwhelming. I just need to get it done. Some people already finished, like I think at least 5 people already finished everything, which is like, wow. But you know what? I don't measure myself. What is it somebody says? Like, don't measure your success by someone else, or don't measure your progress with somebody else's ruler, I think somebody said. So I'm not like I just feel like I could have done better. Not because those people did what they did, but because I think I could have done better, if that makes sense. So I was checking my schedule today as far as my patients. I do have 2 patients for the first day. I have an alumni student and my mentor. The second day, I only have 1 patient. So basically I have 3 sessions to fill, which I could fill with like 2 people, depending on. And then we have spring break, which is a whole week off. And then we have dental materials week, so we don't see patients. So it'll be 2 weeks. Not that like it's 2 weeks of break, because I don't have no break, but it's like 2 weeks of not having to have patients. So I can try to round up some more people. I've gotten exactly 0 calls and 0 texts from the flyers that I put up around town. So that was a complete bust. I did, get the 1 patient from next door. There was another guy who said he wanted to be my patient, but he said he'll be back in town. What did he say? March 5th. I feel like March 5th is like spring break week. It is. So that's spring break. And then the next week is dental materials week. So maybe I can get him in like the first week after spring break, March 21st. That would be great. And then also that I haven't even been thinking about the fact that during these appointments, I need to do evaluations. So we have a ton of evaluations that we need to get done. I don't have them listed out. I probably should, but for every appointment, I should be trying to do like 1 or 2 evaluations, to be honest with you. But we're not gonna worry about that because that's just even more stress. I remember when I used to be a happy person. I remember And a lot of the reason that I'm not happy is like life is throwing a lot at me. But it is partially this dental hygiene program. I think if I was local, like if I was taking this in Texas where all my family is, oh my God, no stress. Like, cause I know my family would be there for me, and I would feel like less. I hate to be like a burden or like put people out. So like I hate asking people to do this for me, you know. But if it's my family, it's different, you know. They're my family. They care about me. And if, you know, I would do it for them and they would do it for me, but I don't know. I'm going to work a little bit more on my little instrumentation card that I was making last time. I didn't finish it, and I think I'm gonna watch the rest of the Royal Pains episode that I'm in the middle of. I'm gonna rewatch. And yeah, I don't have very much more. Just wanted to check in. I went to Walmart after class today. As you can see, I was in and out in about 31 minutes, which is about 10 minutes more than I wanted to be in there, but I still feel good about it. Although I did forget deodorant, which is like, ugh. I'm not out, but it's like, damn it, why didn't I not get deodorant? But I got a lot of other stuff that I needed, so that's great. I'm set on food through basically not this Saturday in 2 days, or however many days Saturday is away, but like the next Saturday. So I'm totally set on food. No stress on that. But honestly, when I just think about life, it's just like, man, I don't want to say life sucks, but almost. It kind of does suck. I just can't wait until I'm done with this dental hygiene school. I can't wait until I'm just going to work and feeling confident. But the good thing about it is, though, I feel like feeling all these feelings now about like how life sucks and all that, it's gonna make the first day that I actually practice dental hygiene, like on my own, like the first day that I show up to that temp office, it's gonna make it so much easier, because I'm gonna know what I'm doing, and I'm gonna totally feel confident in my abilities and everything. By the time, you know, May 2025 comes around, like I got this. Like, because, you know, this feeling, I know it's fleeting. I know it's gonna go away, you know. I know that. I know it will. But it's like right now, it totally sucks. But, you know, like I said, it's like, I think I mentioned in a vlog tons of vlogs ago, this is basically like training for a job. And sometimes when you start a new job, it feels like you don't know what you're doing, and it's overwhelming, and you want to quit, and it's just like horrible because you don't know what you're doing, you know, and you're new. But once I finish this training, once I graduate, by that time I won't be new. I won't feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna feel so comfortable, you know. I've never trained for a job for 2 years. At this point, I'm just talking, and it's just making me more thirsty. And oh, that water tastes so good. I think over spring break, I'm gonna make kombucha if I haven't made it by then, because I bought some more of that GT's peach kombucha. It is so good. I cannot even tell you how quick I'm fixing to make a peach kombucha. Maybe I'll make a peach pear kombucha, because I love the LaCroix peach pear sparkling water. So delicious. But I should probably just make, you know what? Let me stop talking about kombucha of all things, and let me get tonight, you know, wrapped up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hi, welcome back to my life. I just got home from school and a quick errand. I went to the co-op and I asked my teacher if I could bring my instruments home to practice, and she was like, yes, but you do have 2 clinics next week. So, you know, she's kind of like trying to figure out, is it gonna work? But she said it's fine. First, I got cornmeal, which is what was recommended to make DIY fake calculus. And then I got polenta, which I guess is grits, because the cornmeal seems too fine. So I got them both. I also got myself turkey ciabatta with pesto mayo. This looks old. When was this made? Packed yesterday. Okay, that's fine. I also bought this petite pot butterscotch because I think I saw, 4/05/2024. Oh, it's 2/0. Oh, girl. I was like, it's expired, because I saw this America's Test Kitchen recipe for butterscotch and it looks so good, but I'm not gonna make it. So I've been like wanting it. Also, I guess I'm like an elderly person. I don't know. And I also, because I kind of have, first I got this cookie. It's a vegan peanut butter cookie. I'm not vegan, clearly. but this is a delicious peanut butter cookie from the Wedge Co-op. If y'all live in Minneapolis, go get you one. So I bought that, and then I kind of forgot that I didn't buy it. I picked it up, it was in my literal hand, and I kind of forgot it was in my hand when I got over to the section with the sandwich and the butterscotch. So I bought that too. But maybe I'll save one of them for tomorrow. Maybe I'll eat them both tonight, who knows? Thankfully, my boss gave me the night off in advance on Tuesday, so I'm happy about that. I need to do laundry, I need to do towels, so I have stuff to do. I need to do dishes. Tomorrow we have a bite wing quiz in radiology. I feel okay about it. For me, radiology and dental materials are like no stress at all. I think a lot of people stress out over both of them, and I tried my hardest to not let their energy, that bad energy, rub off on me. It's like, you guys, can you follow instructions? Can you mix powder with water? Like, it's really not that serious. Like, it's really not that serious. Like, they tell us how to do it. They show us how to do it. Just do it. Just follow the instructions. It's not hard at all. And then radiology, it's like, radiology is more challenging for sure, but it's like we have this thing called a REN, and it helps us position the x-ray tube head. So it's like, if we were doing ankle bisecting, I could totally understand why radiology would be difficult, because that shit's like math and like imaginary angles. But with the REN, it's like honestly, I don't know much about radiology, but it seems like the best freaking invention as far as taking radiographs that I ever heard of. Because if they was doing ankle bisecting at the beginning and then the REN came along, shit, it's like best thing since sliced bread type vibes. Like, it's so simple. You just kind of follow the instructions, follow the directions. But I've always been really good at following directions, so I don't know. I'm going to get my laundry started right away, because why not? When I came home today, I rode the bus most of the way, and then I walked like a block and a half and got an Evie, and that's how I was able to get that cornstarch and stuff. I didn't even plan on getting it. I was telling my friend I wanted to get it. I was telling her, like, I don't want to buy a whole thing of cornmeal for, a tablespoon. And then she was like, yeah, but it's gonna help you. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go and I might even eat my sandwich because I am hungry. Oh, did I say that I have fluoride on my teeth and I'm not supposed to eat? Here's my instructions. I can't eat hot food. I can't eat hard food. So I was like, you know what I wanted to make? This scallion pancake from Trader Joe's. And I wanted to make this, okay, America's Test Kitchen has this freaking delicious looking recipe for a scallion pancake. Telling you, it looks so good. But I bought some from Trader Joe's. But I'm gonna make the dipping sauce from the recipe. But I was like, I can't really make that scallion pancake because it's hot, so I'm gonna have my sandwich. I'm gonna get on with my night, and if I end up making the scallion pancake, I promise you guys I will film it. Since one of my subscribers wants to see more cooking, I will totally do it. I don't know if I'm going to though, but if I make it tonight, I will film it. I'm not promising if I make it tomorrow that I'll film it, but if I make it tonight, I will definitely film it. So maybe you'll see me later, maybe not. Bye. Oh wait, I should tell you guys about what happened today. So my patient was 20 minutes late. And I'm not going to blame it all on her, because you got to take responsibility for yourself as well. I did not finish the cleaning. It's over. On paper, it's finished, but I did not finish. There was tons of steps that we cut out, which I felt terrible about. Like, Thursday is the worst freaking day of my life. It's the only good thing about Thursday is when it's over. Thursday is the worst. I hate fucking Thursdays. And it's only going to get worse. I hate it. So I didn't finish, but I did. My teacher did tell me that I did a good job removing the calculus from the teeth that I did remove it from. So that felt good. But it's like, in a way, I don't wish that they were like mean and stuff, like the internet will have you believing dental hygiene school is. I don't wish that they were that, but I wish that they were harder on me specifically. But at the same time, it's like, shouldn't need anybody to be hard on me to do what I need to do, Like, I could just modify my behavior because that's what I should be doing, right? But I do wish they were harder on me. Like, I wish they were harder on me. Not saying for everybody, because everybody might not need that, but I wish they were harder on me. We play the cards we're dealt, and what's done is done, and we can't go back. Well, I gotta just freaking roll with it. The only good thing, though, is I believe this is week 5. Tomorrow ends week 5. So this shit is going by fast. I think it's a 16-week semester. So if you doing the math, we're a third of the way through. Before I know it, we're gonna be halfway through. Before I know it, it's gonna be 1 or 2 weeks left. So at least there's that. Let me stop rambling and I'll see you guys. Okay, moment of truth. How are my little burnt pancakes? Let's see. Good. I bet the America's Test Kitchen recipe is better. It's good. It's fine. I think the bag has 5. I'll eat them all, but I won't repurchase. But I will make the America's Test Kitchen ones. Let me try without the sauce. That's not really fair. Let's see. Yeah, it's good, but you know, again, won't repurchase. Hope you guys enjoyed my cooking. You get to watch me burn it. I know that 5 is not medium on that stove. I don't know why I put it on 5. Like, I know that's not medium, but anyway, yummy.